Yeah, I'm curious about just I know we're not super pressed for time, so sorry to, the patent side of things. So what are you patenting there, and how you sort of protecting yourself at a high level?
Okay, so first of all, we have to have an incredibly accurate onset detector. So we need to know to a 44,000th of a second exactly when a transient onset starts. Now, when you're creating an onset detector traditionally using MIR techniques, you're more concerned with whether there is an onset within a window. That's no good to us. We need to know exactly where it is. So that's our first patent. That's granted, fully paid for. The second one is on the core editing technology itself. So this is the ability to say, right, from a musical abstraction level, what are the bars and beats doing? Well, how long is my anacrusis? So like happy birthday to, an anacrusis is the pickup. So you might have a 1.5 beat anacrusis, and then you might want to jump somewhere else within a piece. You have to make sure that you can match that up somewhere within the actual track itself. But if you were to just edit there, you potentially get a flam with like a double kick drum, or maybe you cut off an actual onset. So our second core patent is in the process that we use to make that alignment and to figure out from a musical perspective where do you actually edit the sound file with a different performance, different tempos and so on. And it's seamless. The third component is there has to be a mapping between different time signatures. So you've got simple time and compound time. If you think about editing a piece like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, do 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 Lucy in the sky. So you've got to be able to map between time signatures. So that's a really important component. The next patent is on the actual ability to be able to match up metadata with a temporal brief. So I'm making a temporal brief, and I need to be able to go through and say, given this track, how do I adapt that track to fit this brief? So if I'm asking for a build or something, some sort of vamp up in intensity, I might not have that in the track. So I need to go to it and say, well, what beds have I got? Can I do a series of beds that will, if I put them one after the other, I can edit them to kind of fluke, to kind of simulate that type of effect. That's what a music editor would do. So that's a patent on that. And then I suppose the final one is a two-stage process, two patents, but it's on our content ID piece. We have a very unique client-side content ID piece, because we know in every handset, in every device, exactly what track's been used, what the international sound recording code is, what the rights are, which bars and beats were used, how it was searched for with metadata, how was it imported, how was it listened to, who was it exported to, and we can give you all of that as a rights holder in a dashboard. So you can see, as you're going through the process of trying to brief or something, or how far is your track going? Is my stuff being found? Are my metadata's right? Well, they're finding it from the metadata, but they're not listening past the first couple of bars. So do I need to change the forms? Or you get all of this feedback as a musician.
Cool. We'll see in the future then what happens, Joe. Thank you very much. Good to hear you.